Hey YouTube, this is Donut for Life, and I wanted to do my first gun review of my first 1911. It's the Taurus PT 1911, chambered in 45 ACP. Do a quick safety check. Everything is unloaded, nothing in the chamber. That's pretty dark, but you can't see. But anyway, this is, like I said, my first 1911 that I was able to own. I don't really own this gun. My dad does, but this is kind of like a family gun. Um, we bought this in Oregon, moved to Hawaii, Oahu to be exact, and then over here, if you decide to come shooting in Oahu, the really big thing over here is bullseye shooting. So this is a bullseye gun. It comes with a it didn't come with a scope, but some upgrades that were put on it are ultra dot scope. I believe this is an inch, I think, in the diameter of the scope, and it's just a really great scope. Would recommend it to anybody. If you guys beat on this, beat it. I mean, not like physically beat it, but you can go through a lot of shooting. You can shoot. I've seen people shoot 50 cals with this scope, and it has a lifetime warranty. So if it breaks from shooting, they'll replace it. I believe that you just have to pay for shipping, but it's a great gun. I mean, like it's a great scope. I mean, shoots really accurate. It's just a great reliable scope. Also put on it is a weaver. I believe this is what they call quad lock scope rings. Does what it's supposed to be do, holds the scope where it's supposed to be. Moving down, there's a Clark base for the scope, and for this you're gonna have to drill through the slide, but with a master gunsmith over here in Hawaii, Oahu to be exact. His name is Tony. He does great job in 1911s, but he's not a biased person. But if you're to ask him about a polymer gun, he'd be like, what? He'd be looking at you all funny, because then he'd probably point you in the direction of a 1911, because 1911s are one of the most accurate handguns there are in firearm history. So anyway, I'm not a history teacher, so I'll move down some more and talk about the cart barrel. Off of Brownells, they have different features. I mean, well, I guess you'd call it features. It's like different features of barrels. There's the drop-in. There's the oversized barrel where it's gonna have to be gunsmith, and that is really tight tolerances. But I believe this one was the oversized. I mean, and it's a really great barrel. It shoots like nothing. Like it'll shoot the same hole if you're really that good, and it's just a great barrel. Really would recommend it. As of all national match barrels, you do have to be careful. The barrels are picky, so be careful with bulged 45 caliber cases, bulged 9mm cases. Especially if they've been, for 9mm, if they've been shot through Glocks, you have to debulge them. I believe Lee has a debulging kit using their factory clip die. So yeah, moving down is the Wilson Combat guide rod. It's a great guide rod, does what it's supposed to do, I guess, and great guide rod. Moving down, it's a Tony Alonso trigger job. Great trigger job. I believe it's 3 to 3.5 pound trigger jobs, which is, I think 3.5 is legal for competition. but it's a great gun. I'll dry fire it. Gun is empty, by the way. Dry fire. Really crisp, really easy trigger pull. It's a great trigger pull. Um, moving down, there's also a beaver tail. It's a stock beaver tail, but it has been softened so that it takes less force to push it. Also a Hogue, yeah, Hogue grip, Hogue grip, a really nice grip, really sticks out in the gun. Yeah. So in my 4 years of using this gun, I'd say that this is a great gun to own. Sub $700 range, which is extremely cheap for 1911s. Les Bears, Colts, Springfields, Ed Browns, whatever name that you can pull out. Not this gun isn't as accurate as those, but I guarantee you that with the correct upgrades, this gun is will give those other companies a run for their money. Great gun to customize. If you guys want to buy a 1911, don't be afraid to go low and then move your way up, because especially in these times nowadays, you know, gas is $4 and up. Um, you have the choice of buying a gun cheap, and then if you really want to get serious, then you can move up and up and up and upgrade whatever you want at your own pace, which is great, because nobody wants to put down $2,500, $2,000 on a gun at on the spot. So yeah. What else can I say? It's a great gun. Owning it has been a pleasure. Uh, nothing really bad to say about it. It's just at first owning a 1911, disassembling a 1911 is kind of difficult compared to Glocks and stuff, or Springfields, those polymer guns where it's just a twist of something or a pull of something and just flies apart. It's really cool. But 1911 is more finesse. It's more take your time with it. Owning a 1911, I wouldn't say is hard, but it's a lot more complicated than a polymer gun. But I believe that it's a compromise to the accuracy of it. It's an amazing gun. Nothing else more to say. But I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys comment, subscribe, like the video. Hopefully, I know this is kind of a long video, but thank you guys for watching. Merry Christmas to you all. Just a quick blessing to all those Connecticut people who were affected by that chronic teenager who I have no idea. So yeah, enjoy you guys' day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.